What's up, guys? How's it going? I'm doing good. How are you, MLB footage? What's up, Loco? Still living? Just trying to get everything set up. We'll get started in just a minute. Hope y'all are doing great today. That's good. 3-0 already. White Sox doing good against the Astros right now. Just added one more position. Boom. Honestly, how did they make it to the Natty? Yeah, they've been on quite the run. What's up, Bradley? Hope all is well. We'll start in just one more minute. I like the White Sox City Connects. I remember seeing them. I do like it. I'm not a big fan of the City Connect jerseys as a whole, but I do like the Shy Sox. I think they're 2 for 2 thus far. All right, we'll go ahead and get started. Welcome, everybody. Thank you guys for tuning in on your Saturday afternoon. I appreciate the support. So we're here with another national championship here in our college football 25 dynasty with the South Carolina Gamecocks. Unfortunately, we did not make it, but we're here with the 2030 edition. It is the Auburn Tigers versus the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers. Yes, Western Kentucky made it to the national championship. Here's how these two teams got here. In case you are not familiar, Auburn was the 1 seed. They beat Utah in the quarterfinal in the Orange Bowl, and they beat TCU in the Sugar Bowl, doubling them up to get to this point, while Western Kentucky had a little bit of longer routes. They beat Tulane in the first round. Then they went to the Cotton Bowl, and they beat Washington in a pretty dominant fashion, and then squeaked by Oregon in the Rose Bowl to get to this point. So Western Kentucky proving that they belong with a couple of quality wins against Big Ten schools, but they got to face Auburn, who has been one of the best teams in college football for a couple of years. They're looking to right a wrong of their own. Auburn went to the national championship last year and got shut out against the Georgia Bulldogs, and they're looking to change that. So let's not waste any more time. Let's get into this game. I'm excited to see what happens in this national championship. Let's see. Auburn, we'll just have them wear their unis. As far as Western Kentucky, let's see. What do I want to have them wear? I don't want them to wear black. I think I'm just going to go with their current away. I do like the chrome helmet, so we'll go with that. But well, let's kick this one off. So here we are. There's the trophy on the line today. There's Auburn coming out of the tunnel. The favorites by a large margin in this game. For their second straight national championship. I meant to check to see where this game was being played. And there's the other team, Western Kentucky, who's made it to the national championship after a historic run. And it looks like it's going to be in Arizona, the Cardinal Stadium, out there in Glendale. There's Big Red, one of my favorite mascots, if not my most. Well, no, Cocky's my favorite, but Big Red's got to be number 2. There's the field. We're ready here in Glendale, Arizona for another edition of the National Championship. Both teams decked out in their gold. And we will super sim this game all the way, to the end. It looks like it will be Western Kentucky starting off with the football, and we're underway with the 2030 College Football Playoff National Championship. As this will be starting off at the 15-yard line, and we'll quickly see how ready Western Kentucky is. Also, if the gameplay volume is too loud, please let me know. There's the stats. Western Kentucky playing their first ever national championship. Obviously, they've only been to one other national championship, and that was back in 2002 when they won the FCS National Championship. Well, this is the big stage, and they're already starting off with a no gain on the run. Second in here, trying to ground again, and this time a little bit more successful. Brian Trotman up the middle for 6. And an early third down for the Hilltoppers. To throw across the middle, and they don't give him the first. Brian Verrier inches shy, and Western Kentucky will punt. That's a big miss here. Start off going 3 and out. As Auburn will get their first chance with it, and they'll start off their own 44, and that'll bring up the Auburn offense led by the Heisman Trophy winner this season, a senior quarterback, Frederick Prude. He broke all kinds of Auburn records this year. Record for most passing yards in the season, record for most passing touchdowns, record for most career touchdowns throwing. But he has one more step to do, and that's win a national championship. On 1st and 10. That one's in the dirt. Prude trying to shake off a lot of doubters from last year where he got benched in the national championship. He has not forgot about that game. As on 2nd down, there's a 5-yard completion. Now it's 3rd down for the Tigers. The 49, drop back to throw. Prude looks across the middle. Short got his man open. That'll be a 1st down underneath to Greg Went, the senior halfback. They're out to the 35. First down of the game. Play fake. Prude under some pressure. Nice throw to get it to the tight end for a gain of 3. And Western Kentucky's getting some pressure up front already. Another throw. Prude across the middle. He's got his man. It's going to be a 1st down. And Auburn's starting to drive a little bit. Now the first run. Here's Went, a 1,000-yard rusher this season. Picks up 3. And that one's going to go backwards. Nice play out wide. Now it's 3rd and 10. And that one's incomplete. Nice deflection by the sophomore safety, Jamerson Myers. And that'll be a 41-yard try for Auburn. And it's up and good. And Auburn's on the 4-1st. So let's see how Western Kentucky's second drive goes. And starting off going backwards. Big Damian Cooks in the backfield. Looks like there's going to be a holding anyway. On a first-team Conference USA left tackle, Lee Udo. And just like that, they're going backwards. Nice screen here. Good job to try to get yards. Maybe it's only 5, though. That was Dalton Stick, who had 5 interceptions this year with the tackle. And now another 3rd down. Western Kentucky's just going to... Oh, actually, 2nd down. I don't know what I'm talking about. Now it's 3rd down. 3rd and long, for that matter. It's going to scramble, and nice 1st down run It's Braden Moultrie with the run. He's the junior quarterback, first team Conference USA quarterback. Had 612 yards rushing this year, and we'll get 5 extra. Some help. Kenyon Augustine with the jump. Second and 4, Moultrie the keeper. Nice first down. He can move. And again, they get some free yardage. Here's a pass. Moultrie looks short. Nice throw. We'll count out Western Kentucky. They're putting together a nice little drive here. Yeah, ooh, that one was dangerous. Stake almost had interception number 6. A little greedy there. Back to the ground. Beautiful draw play. Trotman's had a nice game so far. They get 5 more free ones. That's the 3rd encroachment on the defense for Auburn. A little undisciplined right now. Moultrie takes the 4. It's wide receiver Isaiah Peters, who had over 1,000 yards this year with the catch. Number 1 target for Moultrie. Now they're in the red zone. Moultrie looks across the middle. Oh, I thought that was 6. Oh, he had his man, but he dropped it. I think that was Frederick Lacoste with the drop, the first team wide receiver. Now it's 3rd and 6 instead. Moultrie looks short. Nice catch and run. That's a first down. Western Kentucky threatening here. And it's been a lot of time eat off this clock too, by the way. Short. Just takes the yards. Second and 6. Oh, it's going to eat a sack technically. What was that? That was number 94, it looked like. I think it's Damien. No, it's number 95 with the sack. Now a big 3rd down. You've gotten this far. Can Western Kentucky somehow punch this one in the end zone? Run it to the left. You run it to the left. You have a touchdown. Ooh, that one's incomplete. Have to play by Doug Burks. Western Kentucky will kick the 3. And we got a tie game on our hands. I know it's still a long ways to go, but long live Loco if you're in the chat still. I know you said 18.5 was the line for this game. Might want to take the under on that at this rate. Alright, but Frederick Prue's got something to say about that. Nice throw. That was the best tight end in college football this year. Barry Hack who got the award with the catch. And that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. Already put the parlay in, yeah. 3-3. Look at the yardage. Right now it's all Western Kentucky. I know they had a whole extra drive, but how about those Hilltoppers hanging around? They're doing better against Auburn than Auburn did against Georgia last year. It's got, ooh, he's got a blitzer right up the middle. It's a sack. J.R. Emery comes up through the middle. I think he had a man open downfield. Prude just couldn't get by the rusher. Good creative blitz there by Western Kentucky. Come more pressure here. This time Prude up. Oh, sidesteps. You got to be careful getting him outside the pocket as he picks up 15. Prude likes to throw, but he can move. The potential #1 overall pick in this upcoming draft. As on 3rd and 3, they find Went for the screen, and he gets away. Some extra yardage here. So shifty. Oh, a sack coming. That's going to be a sack. Yep, off the edge. Got beat was the left tackle, and that's Feliz with it. His 12th sack of the season. He is now one shy of tying the WKU record for most sacks in a season. So something to watch for. It's now 2nd and 16. Prude short, and it looks like this play won't even count. It's going to be a holding call on Dean Bigsby. So now you got 2nd and 26. I was actually getting ready to pose the question, can Western Kentucky stop Auburn's offense? But they might not even need to. It seems like the Tigers are stopping themselves. So now you got a 3rd and 20. I don't even think this is field goal range yet. They try to set up a screen for Went, and nobody's home, and that is a... Ooh, they stop, but I think they does get Auburn in field goal range for Tyler Melton, the freshman from Georgia. 78% on the season. And from the right hash, this one is through. So Auburn does get 3 after all. But no touchdowns yet. Alright, can they continue this momentum? First play, Moultrie wants the deep ball. Is there somebody open? No, there's not. And it's somehow caught. Oh my gosh, Joshua Pujati with a huge grab down the field. The Big Red's excited for a good reason. What a play. I thought that one was dead to rights. So now you're at the 24, flipping the field. And oh, that's a dangerous pass. Second and 10 short. And nice catch and run. It's a first down. Moultrie's now over 100 yards. Go to the ground. Nice stutter step, but nowhere to go. It's going to be tackled by Doug Burtz, filling in for the Impact's linebacker Cesar Camella. I know the Tigers miss him on defense. 2nd and 9. It's another stuff. Now you're probably going to throw for it. Moultrie moves to his left. He can run. He's going to tuck it this time. And good defense by Auburn as he's going to drop down to 8. That'll be the field goal. I just wonder, is this a little bit too awkward of an angle for Fionao Bliss? Senior kicker is 92% this season, and no problem there, actually. And again, we're knotted up. Nice first down throw. Now you just got to get a stop as Elias Feliz comes up hurting. It's not what you want to see if you're a Hilltopper fan. He's a first-team Conference USA linebacker, the guy who's 12 sacks on the season. Hopefully he's okay. That's 1st and 10. Nice short pass. Hack with it. Such a good job of just sitting down underneath the zone coverage. That's why he was the best tight end in college football this year. And the throw, another just quick sit-down throws like Auburn's so good at. They go with Ayla. Oh, it's a reverse pass. There's a man open in Auburn with some trickery. How about the reverse pass downfield to Malachi Whitted? Auburn pulling out all the stops this game. Play fake. Yes, Prude looks short. That's a lot of traffic. A heavy blitz, and it's countered, and that one's caught. What an absolute rocket to Rashawn Wade. The touchdown. The record holder for wide receiver yards in a season. Last year, he now has a touchdown here. And we finally have a team find the end zone. That's why Prude is Heisman material. 13-6. Just zip that pass in there. Alright, well, Western Kentucky's answered every time so far. See if they can answer this time with a touchdown, though. Nice run. Oh my gosh, nice truck. This is a beautiful run. That's John Easy. Just a couple yards shy of a 1,000-yard season for the first team at Conference USA halfback. This time, Butcher's going to keep it himself, and there's nowhere to go there. Nice tackle by the safety Brian Verrier, the true freshman, getting the start. With the injured Warren Miners out there. Second eye, Moultrie looks short, and that one's dropped. Nice hit on the ball carry, and now you got a big 3rd down for Western Kentucky. Well, Auburn does get the football at the half too, so if you go down here, you have a chance for the Tigers to double dip. On 3rd and 9, good job beating the press and out and running to the 27. It's a beautiful job by Frederick Lacoste. Keeps the jive alive. It's now a 2-minute warning. Alright, for Western Kentucky, I would be in no hurry right here. Drain some clock. Give Auburn no time with it. Across the middle, nice 1st down. See, clock will momentarily stop. Let that thing run. There you go. Smart clock management by the Hilltoppers. Moultrie is going to be sacked. That's okay. They'll use their first time out. Smart move. Second and 13. Moultrie. Oh my gosh, he almost got picked off. That would have been huge. Right through the hands of Ezekiel Kongbo, the Memphis transfer. Now it's 3rd and 13. Western Kentucky will throw for it. Moultrie looks for the marker. It's caught a couple yards shy. Now Auburn will call a timeout. WKU will bring out the field goal team. But Auburn wants some more points. It's 13-9. Alright, looks like Auburn. Oh no, Western Kentucky wants to call a timeout. Oh, and they won actually all of it. It's a huge first down by Auburn. They catch, I think, Western Kentucky sleeping, and they have a chance to maybe try to go do something. And again, they go down the field, finding Malachi Whitted, the impact wide receiver. And now, just like that, 2 plays, Auburn's in field goal range. Oh, that's a dangerous pass. Incomplete. Looks like Auburn will just take the 3. And it's going to be a field goal at 16-9. It looks like that'll be our score going into the half. Auburn able to do something with it. I'm surprised. Alright, we'll go to the half. 16-9. Still a 7-point game here. It's a close one. The Hilltoppers just got to find the end zone. These teams got to stop bringing it out of the end zone. I don't think I've seen one good one. Alright, big third down. Prude. Yeah, it's a first down. Western Kentucky just can't get off the field right now. The defense can just get one stop. They go a long way. Oh, a late flag. That might help. Bixby again gets called for a holding. Handoff went, stuffed, and it's 3rd and 8 again. Gotta find a stop. Press coverage across the board. I don't know if I do that. And they will find it open in the second level. Stacey Thomas, first down, Auburn. 255 yards now for Prude. Field goal range. Went, stuffed. Play fake, pressure, and it's actually going to get home, and there's another sack for Western Kentucky. 3rd and 14 now. Fringe field goal range. See, Prude, he wants the first, and he'll get it. A huge first down and more. It's a 32-yard touchdown. Rashawn Way with his 2nd of the game. And that is a big-time touchdown. That hurts if you're Western Kentucky. Had at least 3 chances to get up the field in that drive, and you could not get a single one. It's 23-9. And now you need to find the end zone on this drive. And you got to stop bringing it out of the end zone, honestly. First down. Another thing Western Kentucky does is they have some long drives. If you can't score here, it's gonna come back to bite you. That's not gonna help. They got 3rd and 7. What can Mulcher in the offense do? Pressure, and it's gonna be a sack. It's a huge shot by number 4 Kongbo. Holding, but it's not going to matter. They'll decline it. Now it seems like Auburn's game to lose. Up by 14, about to get the football back. Maybe the 18.5 wasn't a bad line. Oh, that one's incomplete. Well, we're still slinging it. As here's a deep ball behind the defense, and it's hit in stride, and that's going to be a 68-yard touchdown. Rashawn Wade gets the hat trick, and this seems like a dagger, and I think you might have been right. Oh, the line is covered. I thought about not saying it earlier. I really did. But I was... Oh, Auburn's come alive. 30-9. Alright, what you got, Western Kentucky? Huge burst of speed. A lot of pressure being shown here by Auburn. Double A gap look. And they will back off of it. Looking short. Now you got 3rd and 6. You gotta stop being so conservative if you're Western Kentucky. But the shots have not worked outside of one. And it's a direct snap to the halfback, and he doesn't take the hole. And Countess will put him down. It's a missed job there by WKU, and they're punting it back. It seems like they might have run out of steam. Down by 21. If I'm Auburn, I'm starting to run it. They do come out with 2 men in the backfield. Went and Kompas. They motion out Wentz. They actually swing it to him. Picks up 7 or 3, and Peru's at 358 and 3 scores. Quick pass, that's caught, and that's going to be a touchdown. 68 yards. Malachi Wooded this time. And that's out of nowhere. I agree. We need to have a playoff run. I thought this year maybe we were 7-0. We somehow just tanked. But going into year 7, I gotta have a playoff run. I think we only have like a couple more years left in this game for college football 26, and I'd love to make the playoff. I feel like we're so close. Especially since this year was supposed to kind of be a rebuild year anyway. I think we did exceed expectations, but that quick hot start to the year just left so much to be desired. Finishing 9-4 seems like a disappointment. That's airmailed. I got 3rd and 10. You can't be calling draws. Even if we don't, like, obviously I want to win the national championship. Like, that's the old goal. That's a sack. That's tough. It's Damian Cooks of this 4th and a half of the season. I gotta punt it. Going into the 4th quarter, they might change their mind. As we go to the final frame, Auburn has just destroyed Western Kentucky since the half. And they put up 24 points in the 3rd quarter. Only 7 rushing yards. They're all getting it done in the air. That's a nice throw, as it looks like some of the backups are in for Western Kentucky. Yeah, taking Moultrie out of the game, and it seems like a white flag would raise. That's intercepted, picked off. The first turnover of the game, and Auburn's gonna have it. Should have kept Moultrie in. Fourth and inches. Hey, at least they get the 4th down conversion. Nice run. Okay, this is the best run of the day for Western Kentucky. Yeah, obviously I want to win the national championship. I feel like, I mean, that's obviously going to be the end goal. You want to win the Natty. But I think with a couple years left in this dynasty, if we at least get the Gamecocks to the playoff, that would be amazing. I would love to at least go to the playoff. Just to say that I've done something on Heisman this year. I think our best chance was 2 years ago, as there's a miss. And our best team ever. Well, most hyped team, and we didn't come close. But at least we won our bowl game this year, finished 9-4. We have a good foundation. tried to go for the end zone, couldn't get it. And they don't get it. Turnover on downs, Western Kentucky stays out of the end zone. They're keeping Pruitt in there. Got 41 passing touchdowns this season now. The reverse. Oh, nice juke. I actually gotta throw it? Why would you throw it? Just start running the clock out. And that's why, I mean, a complete just burst of speed at the middle for Stephen Compass, who had 8 touchdowns this year for Auburn. Nice throw. See. First down. Yeah, there's the 2-minute warning. They're closing in. Does it look like Kentucky will even call their timeouts? It's going to end it anyway. One more play. And he's going to get tackled shy, which means the clock will probably strike zeros. We'll see if they run one more play. 3 seconds. They will not. The clock strikes zeros, and the Auburn Tigers are your 2030 college football national champions. 37-9, your final score off the back of a 24-point third quarter. The Tigers get it done, and for the first time in 20 years, Auburn can call themselves national champions. The third time in their school's history. After being shut out last year, the redemption story is complete, and they can lift the trophy. Shout out to Western Kentucky, though. Getting to the national championship is no easy feat, even though they got, blown out in the end. They made it to the national championship. Only the second ever Group of 5 team to ever make it to the national championship, and I'm sure they'll have a lot of teams and a lot of schools and conferences, I should say, trying to maybe bid for them in the realignment era of college football. But Frederick Plourde is your player of the game, capping off what was probably the end of the best quarterback career in Auburn history. I think Pruitt deserves it. Heisman, national champion, a back-to-back appearances, records broken across the board. And maybe we'll add a future #1 overall pick to that moniker. But yeah, here's a look at the score. Western Kentucky got shut out in the second half. 21 points in the third for Auburn. It was just too much. As Pruitt had 4 touchdowns throwing. Wade had a great day as well. 3 of those came from him. White ended up having more yards. Just a good day overall for Auburn. While on the flip side, Western Kentucky, started off strong. I thought Moultrie played pretty solid. He just didn't really push the ball downfield. And then we saw Ron Keys come in relief and get picked off. At least he got to play as a senior in the national championship. That was kind of cool. But they just got stifled. Ground game wasn't that great. Pujati had a great grab downfield, but that was really the highlight of Western Kentucky's game. Feliz had a sack and a half, so he comes up 0.5 sacks shy of tying the school record. It's a little unfortunate for him, but, it is what it is. But that's going to do it for this one. The Auburn Tigers are your college football national champions. And with them winning it, that means another season in the books. So at least we'll get to see I've won the national championship. We will skip through that. But that's going to do it for another season, which means year number 7 is on the horizon. And I think, like I said during the stream a couple times, I think we have like a couple more seasons left in this game before college football 26 comes out. So we'll see what the Gamecocks can do going into a very crucial off season as we try to prepare for getting over the hump. But that's going to do it for this one. The off season will probably be next week. I need to do a recap before we get there, but I'm thinking Friday will be the college football off season, so you don't want to miss it. Look forward to seeing you guys there. Thank you guys for spending your Saturday with me. I really appreciate it. You guys are the best. If you're watching and you're not subscribed, make sure you hit that button down below, especially if you want more franchise and dynasty mode content. This is Mr. Rob, and I'll see you in the next one.